You know, I think it's time to have kids and start getting a career for myself. So, would you ever maybe want to go to a furry convention with me? I should finally just download Baldur's Gate already. You want to get Chili's for the 5th time this week? You can do what with Astarian mods? This person writes X-Reader fanfic. This is who the X-Reader fanfic is about. Okay, this is who's reading the X-Reader fanfic, but they don't know that Endeavor wrote it. Honestly, she totally reads AO3 at night when she's not doing her little villain work. This person has a Dr. Pepper obsession and they hide their Dr. Pepper cans under their bed so nobody else sees because they're embarrassed about it. Fair. This person got Endeavor's AO3 account reported and banned. This person is the first one of their classmates to elope and get married. Honestly, I kind of see that. He's really sweet. I could really see him not wanting a wedding because he's introverted and then eloping. This person is in a polyamorous relationship secretly. With who? This person is secretly a furry and the whole entire class is gonna figure it out after they graduate college. Honestly, yeah. This person got their driver's license revoked because when they first drove their car, they got into a car crash and totaled their car. Oh, this person is goth. Goth on the down low, but goth. Yes! This is bad. This person ships All Might and Endeavor together because they want them to work it out. Oh, honestly, I could see that. This person is only a hero for the money. Not a hero, but if she was a hero, she would only be a hero for the money. This person's a lesbian, but they haven't admitted it to themselves yet. I don't know if anybody else has been seeing this on their For You page, but I have been seeing so much new goth fashion hate on my For You page recently, and I have something maybe controversial to say. I love new goth fashion. I do. It has been something that I've always thought was so beautiful. I think that it's something that just looks good with everything. You can put on a new goth shirt, you can put on new goth leggings, new goth jeans, new goth skirt, and it just matches with everything. And I understand that some people have a problem with the overconsumption and fast fashion of new goth styles, but there's still a lot of brands that sell new goth fashion that isn't fast fashion, and you can still find a lot of new goth fashion at their stores and consignment shops. So let's stop the new goth hate because I love it. I love it and I want to bring it back in a non-fast fashion way, but I do want to bring it back. You want to know why I love you, the show? Do you want to know why I love Penn Badgley? It's because no, what the fans wanted was for Joe to have a happy ending. What the fans wanted was for Joe to finally find his one true love, but Penn Badgley said no. Penn Badgley said make it realistic. Show everyone that he's actually misogynistic. Show everyone him getting what he deserves. And tell everyone that maybe you're the problem for not thinking he's the problem. There's so many times that I really wish we could go back to 2020 because the rise of Ozempic culture has really just made body positivity go out the window. Doesn't exist anymore. Now people only think that you can be healthy if you're a size 2. And I just feel really bad for everyone growing up and going to see that because we're literally just reverting back to 2090s culture. Yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna agree with me, but I think I might be the only Nanami fan that doesn't think he wants kids. Every fan fiction I read, why does he have 3 kids? Why? I don't think he would want that. He doesn't want to work more. He doesn't want to know that his kids would grow up to just have to work a lifeless, soulless job and not make enough money for them and their family. And he doesn't like how dangerous the world is. And he had his friend when he was a teenager, and he would be scared that that would happen to his kid. So he would not want kids. A wife? Absolutely. Children? No. So, sorry, I don't see it.
Also, I don't know.
I'm scared. Has anybody else's For You page not been filled with, but you've been seeing a little
too many videos about femboys, like people with the Death Note soundtrack in the back, and they're like, "Winbro, da 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 da," to femboys, or girls being like, "I wish I was a boy so I could be with a femboy." I'm so confused. Was being into femboys a crime before? I mean, love femboys, I think. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but why have I been seeing a rise of people liking femboy content now? Like, did we not all appreciate them before?
Oh!
Someone just told me that if you ship characters, you have a addiction. What? What? Oh my god, Aria, you're so boring. You must not have any fun. Your life must be so joyless because you don't go out. You should go out. You should go out to have fun. You should go out to experience things. You're never gonna have fun inside. It's so boring. I just learned about the second and third ring through a furry on the internet. I think I'm doing perfectly fine at home. Okay, I'm actually stressing because I didn't realize how hard it was for everyone to figure out how to romance Vault and Eddie. So I'm gonna tell you how to romance Vault and Eddie in the Date Everything game because I feel like I'm the only one that got it on the first try. I keep seeing things on TikTok about people being like really scared because Vault and Eddie kept hating them, and when I first got the game, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared that they're gonna hate me because apparently Vault and Eddie literally don't like anyone. And I wanted you to keep in mind that Date Everything was the first game I ever played. I've never played another game. It is the first game I've ever bought. It is the first game I've ever played. So I am no longer insecure about my romance skills because I think I did a pretty good job. I feel like Vault, it's not very easy to get him to hate you. I don't know. I feel like he's just always like very romantic and romancing you up, and anything you say he's gonna like it. But I will say, don't make fun of Eddie to him because obviously then I think that he wouldn't like you. But I never made fun of Eddie to him, and he was good. He was good with me. Now, how to romance Eddie. So a lot of people, Eddie's kind of mean. Honestly, Eddie's kind of mean because Eddie is basically always like, fuck off, like, leave me alone, why are you here? And for a lot of people, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm scared. Why is Eddie like that? So a lot of people, their first instinct is to back off and leave him alone. But me, my first instinct, because I feel like it's very similar to me, because sometimes when I tell people, oh fuck off, leave me alone, what I would have really liked, I might not like consciously know that I would have liked it at the time, but what I would really like is for them to keep trying and trying and trying until I give in, and then in the end I will be really happy with the outcome. So I did the same thing with Eddie because he kept being like, fuck off, don't help me, and I was like, no, come on Eddie, we're going to help you. I'm gonna help you fix whatever's going on. So keep pushing. Don't be scared to be pushy. It's not gonna make him hate you, it's gonna make him love you. Spoilers obviously, but Vault and Eddie are the same person, and I don't know about anybody else, but I got to a certain point in the game where you had to basically end Vault to save Eddie. So I did that. Yeah, I did that, and I was expecting Vault to just not be there anymore because I basically got rid of Vault to save Eddie, but Vault was still there. He was still there. Well, they're the same person. I don't know, I'm a little confused on why they were still there, but they were still there. And then after that, after you're done helping and fixing everything, then, you know, if you keep complimenting them and stuff, then they'll love you. Yeah, hopefully that helps.
I just took my Lady Memorial wig off, and honestly, now I feel like it has turned from a Lady Memoria cosplay into a Wednesday cosplay. All I need is one more braid, because the forehead, I don't know, Wednesday forehead, Nana forehead, goth forehead.
I have no idea if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but Hori from Horimiya is my favorite romance anime female of all time. I love her so much. I think she's so relatable. I do see a little bit of hate thrown her way sometimes, but I love her and I feel her character so deeply in my soul. And I also love Miyamura, and I would love to see more romance anime men like him, and I'm sure that there are more that I just haven't seen, but I also think that his character is so sweet and so compassionate and so loving, and I need to see them married now. We need to see them married now. I really need to say that I freaking love Erica Deschamps' depiction of Reiner in her skits, and I desperately need somebody to write a fanfiction about pathetic season 4 Reiner Braun. I need a fanfiction about that now. No, I'm actually not done speaking about season 4 pathetic Reiner Braun Erica Deschamps headcanon, but like everybody else that makes anime skits that I see depict Reiner Braun in their skits, when they're depicting him, they just depict him as like a little crazy and delusional. But the way like Erica depicts him, I feel like is like she depicts him as like, yes, he's crazy, but he's like crazy obsessed with you. He's like crazy obsessed with you. I know if I was the type of person, like if I was with Reiner and if I was like, you know, like, I don't know, I'm just like not like feeling beautiful today, he would get down on his knees. He would get down, he would like be on his knees and he would like put his arms around my waist and he'd start crying. He'd be like, no, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Please don't think you're ugly. Please, I love you so much. Please. And if you were ever sad, or if you were pregnant and you were having like pregnancy cravings, he would do anything to make you happy, but he would do it in an obsessive, crazy way. Yonder pathetic, obsessive Reiner Braun. Season 4 Reiner AO3. Somebody write it, because I don't want to do it. So don't ship these people together like a lot, but I do a little bit. And Endeavor x All Might. Enemies to lovers. Hear me out. I actually like wrote a whole thing about this because I feel very passionately about this, even though I don't ship them together like super hardcore. Endeavor doesn't realize that he is infatuated with All Might. All Might, at first he's just feeling like sympathy and pity for Endeavor, but then he's like, wait, I think I like you, once he starts seeing Endeavor's soft side. And then yeah, I'm so sorry. I think it would be so fun if I did a Twitch stream where I was baking a cake and did a hear me, and then just put the characters on for a hear me out cake, and I made a hear me out cake. What I'm saying is I made a hear me out cake on Twitch stream. I think that would be so fun, but I'm so scared of being perceived in real time, and I'm also so scared because I don't know who's gonna watch it. So what if they see some of the characters that I put on and they don't fuck with my vibe, and then I get posted on some subreddit, and I'm kind of scared. Should I do it anyways? Does anybody else just have a random list of people that are like celebrities or influencers in their head that you know they're a furry, but you can't prove it? And if you don't, if they're not the person where you know that they're a furry, you know that they would be really, really good at being a furry, and if they got into being a furry, they would really love it. But and you want to go up to them and you want to be like, hey, I want you to be a furry so bad. I know I could help you figure out a fursona, but you don't want to be weird, so you just keep it all inside and you talk to yourself about it. Because I know is a furry, but I can't prove it, and I know would be a great furry, but I can't tell him. The more confident I'm getting with talking and being myself and filming myself, the more I desperately want to film my season 4 Reiner relationship headcanons that are very freaking unhinged, that are so cringy and so bad, but so perfect and so amazing. But the thing is that I was gonna write a script and everything. I was gonna do it. I was gonna be like a Sarah Jams Erica Deschamps, but just for Reiner, and oddly Endeavor, because Hawks from because I have a lot of headcanons about them. But the thing is I had a dream, and I have so many weird dreams, but I had a dream that I was famous. and that I was famous, and I was in an interview where I just happened to be with Reiner's voice actor and somebody else, and Reiner's voice actor, I don't know what he looks like, I don't know his name, but for some reason I was in an interview with him, and he just started reciting my pathetic Reiner Braun headcanons that I filmed pre-fame and during fame. Why did I film it pre and during fame? I don't know, okay? And then I got so embarrassed in my dream that I never filmed Reiner again. But then for some reason, Endeavor's voice actor told me that I slayed. He loved me making pathetic Endeavor headcanons because he said that's what he deserves. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. So nothing stopped me from the Endeavor ones, but now I'm terrified to make Reiner ones now, but now I'm terrified to do anything. I'm terrified to exist because I'm like, oh my god, like what if I want to be what if I want to be famous one day and my social media presence is fucked, and then no one takes me seriously. But I feel like it's already too late because I've had a lifelong addiction of posting cringe on the internet since I was 5. It's too late, so maybe you'll get some Reiner Braun headcanons on YouTube one day because I'm too scared to post it on TikTok, or maybe you'll get both. Maybe I'll be so manic that I'll do both. One of the saddest things about me is that I am painfully allergic to cinnamon and cherries, and basically everything good in this world I'm allergic to. And what I really wanted to do today is I wanted to test my fate and get an iced cherry chai latte because it sounded so good and it looked so cute, and I don't even remember what chai tastes like, and I don't even remember how allergic I am to it, but I wanted to test my fate, so I had my partner drive to the coffee shop with me, okay? And they were freaking out the cherry chai latte because I guess the universe wanted me to be alive today, so instead I got a matcha. But I will always wish that I remember what chai tasted like, and I wish that I could drink it, but I don't have an EpiPen, so I guess that's good that they were out of it. I've been trying to get more confident and comfortable about filming myself more often, talking, because I talk to myself all the time, kind of, well, I whisper to myself like a crazy person. I'm like, I've been trying to get more comfortable filming around my husband, kind of, because what I'm doing is I just make him put on his headphones, and then I film in the living room while he's in the office and he can't hear me, and he's gonna watch the videos anyways, but like filming them while he can hear me is actually terrifying. And I used to just film in the garage, and it's like 120 degrees in the garage, okay? So filming in the garage is really bad, but I'm trying to get more comfortable about filming in my house so I don't burn to death. But so I'm doing it, and I think I'm getting better at it. But I will say, the more confident I get, the more annoying I'm gonna get. So be prepared to be sick of me. I have a potentially horrible confession. I really liked Erica Deschamps' AU headcanon depictions for Reiner because I sort of headcanoned him the same. I headcanoned him as like very like obsessive and pathetic and down bad for a lover. Like I have a very specific depiction in my head of how I see him as a romantic partner, and I have a horrible confession. Is that I kind of headcanon Endeavor from My Hero Academia the same way. Like I view them as like the same font of person, but obviously like different, because like I feel like Reiner turned into a better person like way before. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna do one, okay? So in Endeavor, my headcanon, when he gets another lover, right, he's gonna be down bad and obsessive, and he's gonna hate himself so much for messing up in the past that he's gonna do anything that she wants. He's gonna get down on his knees and beg
for her forgiveness if he thinks that he did anything wrong. He's gonna spoil her, he's gonna buy her gifts, he's gonna be like very similar to like how people depict Nanami as like, you know, like spoiling his wife with a bunch of gifts. But Nanami would be more frugal in my opinion. Endeavor, no, like he's old, he's got a lot of money, he's not very happy, he doesn't know what to do with his life, so he's going to make his lover his main obsession and his main form of happiness, right? And Reiner would also sort of do the same. Like Reiner, even though he hasn't messed up as much in his life, in my opinion, Reiner would feel like he has. He would feel like he needs to atone and be a better person, even though, you know, I think Reiner's a perfectly fine person, but he would feel like he's not. So then he would also make his lover like his main obsession and his main focus and his main source of happiness, and anytime he thinks that he upsets her, he would get down on his knees and cry. And also any ounce of money that he makes, he would totally spoil it on his lover and spend it all on her, and he would just do anything to make her happy, because he's like, if she's not happy, I'm not happy. And he would be a little crazy and a little obsessive with it, and I think it might be a little to the point of being toxic, question mark, but in my head it wouldn't be in a way where he's trying to be toxic. It would just be in a way where he's just like, there's a little something going on up there, but he's okay. Thank you, bye.